we're talking about today is knowledge power in business? How I like doing this thing is I love doing it in an interaction basis. I want to find out from you if you have any questions amongst these people that are going to be talking here. What they're going to be doing is one side says knowledge is power. They say knowledge is not, but they're already ready. Knowledge is power in business. This is what it's all about. So what we're going to be doing is, in case you have a question, you just raise your hand, you talk to us. This is a session where you chill and you talk about business on a Sunday afternoon. All right? Which is something that is not normally done within young people. So we thought to ourselves, Open Mic Bizz should step into the pitch right there and do our thing. What is knowledge? Business knowledge power. What is knowledge power in business? Maybe I should start there. What is knowledge power? Talk to us.
Well, what is knowledge power in business?
Yeah.
I guess it's knowing what to do, when to do it, and how to do it.
All right, sure. Talk to me.
But it's basically having a vision.
All right.
So when you have knowledge, you have a vision of how you want your business to, how do I put this? Okay, let me put it this way. You can't just wake up one morning and I decide I want to start an internet cafe, but yet I don't have the knowledge of how the business should be run and how it should be started up. So knowledge is knowing how a business should be started up, because obviously you first have to come up with ideas, the brainstorming, then the business plan, then you go through a process.
Yeah.
So knowledge is basically knowing
what to do, when to do, and how to do.
You know, yeah, and being able, knowledge is being able to, it's like, how do I put this, having the ability to use the power.
Okay.
So when you have knowledge, you must also have the ability to use the power.
To use the power.
Yes, you can't.
Okay.
Yeah, just,
Why do you say that knowledge is not power in business?
Wow, I say knowledge is not power in business. Okay, we certainly need knowledge. It is necessary and it's even critical. Knowledge is valuable, but knowledge is not power. Rather, action is power.
Action is power.
Yeah, action is power. Taking action in what you want to do and experimenting sometimes without knowledge can give you knowledge. It is power. Like, for example, let me say, okay.
So what you're saying is, that knowledge can be power, but it's only power when it's applied.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
All right.
Or like taking action.
Take action.
Yeah.
So if I have knowledge, I accumulate a whole lot of knowledge,
Yes.
and I do not execute it, I don't have the power.
No.
My man, what do you say to that?
Okay, man, I disagree, because let me just say one thing. You don't have, let me just say, you said knowledge is not power, action is power, and I understand that. It's correct, but one thing, you want to start maybe a highly qualified business and maybe a t-shirt printing, because I'm doing t-shirt printing. You know? Okay. The name is.
So you're together with him?
Yeah, we're all together. We're business partners.
Sure.
You know?
All right.
The thing is that we did research about t-shirt printing first.
Okay.
Now we're taking action to advertise to people.
Yeah.
You see, I got the knowledge. Now,
so the research you did was research about how to do t-shirts, what quality of t-shirts to do.
What kind of quality, which one is the easiest way to use what kind of a t-shirt. You know? Yeah. And then another thing is that you don't have knowledge, right? You do a business, most of businesses, let me just say rural areas. They don't have any knowledge, just maybe cold drinks or that. They keep on failing on one thing, because they don't do any kind of research in business plan.
So what you're saying is that you need not fail because they don't. You want to add something?
Yes,
Talk to me.
Basically, when you start a business, you don't just you know what, you don't just start a business without having knowledge. First of all, you first have to find out what the people want, because obviously when you start your business, it's for the people. Then obviously it will benefit you. So you have to know what the people want, the quantity, quality, stuff like that. I mean, he's got a point. You go to rural areas, they have started company, small markets, but are they as successful as markets that, whereas people apply knowledge, they aren't. So if you want your company to be a success, obviously you have to use knowledge.
Organize knowledge.
Yes, you have to organize knowledge.
Well, my man, do you think somebody that is a hawker in the streets has accumulated enough knowledge to sell the tomatoes in the streets? And is that knowledge working for him? Do you believe that knowledge is power in business?
Yes.
So you agree with him?
Yeah.
Okay, why do you think so?
First of all, you cannot do everything that you don't understand.
Okay.
So you have to understand the influence of people.
My sister, how you feeling?
Okay.
You okay? Do you agree with these guys that knowledge is power?
Yes.
You agree with them? On what basis?
Because like what they're saying, in everything that you do, you have to have a know-how.
Okay.
So if the basis of everything is knowledge, if you do not have a know-how of anything, how are you going to execute whatever thing that you want to?
Okay. It seems to me that the entire crowd, I haven't asked the entire crowd, I've taken two people out of the crowd. They are saying that they don't agree with me. Knowledge is power. And they made an example that if you're going to start an internet cafe, if you're going to start a knowledge-based business, and you want your business to grow, you've got to have knowledge. And that's the reason why they're saying that knowledge is power. Do you have any examples of businesses that were started and people organized knowledge and did not work?
Yes, actually. There are men out there with PhDs and all diplomas and everything, but still taxi drivers today. There's still taxi drivers today. It's
Okay.
like, okay, you cannot read, you can make money, okay, you cannot make money from reading textbooks and everything and not taking action, exactly, because I think in business there's too much information that is known already. There's no information that is needed to make the business successful, or, yeah, basically.
Talk to me.
I think we're having a misconception here.
All right.
Basically, we're saying knowledge is power. We are not saying that knowledge is not necessary, but the thing is, we're saying it's not power in the sense of, yes, we need the knowledge, but it's not the knowledge that makes you go and do those things. You need to take action. I can sit here with all my PhDs. If I sit and I do not apply the knowledge, then basically it's useless. As much as I might possess the knowledge, it's not power if I'm not using it. So basically what we're saying is, yes, we need the knowledge.
Okay.
Yes, we're not disagreeing with the fact that we don't need the knowledge, but we're saying that you use the knowledge.
Are you saying that if I was born in Zimbabwe today, and 20 years down the line, Zimbabwe is probably in worse state than it is right now as far as their government situations are concerned, which breaks down the entire education system and every other system that's going on? Are you saying that if I am born in that country and I don't have any matter of education and knowledge, but I go out there and keep on applying stuff, are you saying that I'm going to succeed?
Applying in what sense? What you mean applying?
I'm going for business.
Yes, in the
but
sense.
I've never picked up a book.
There's something called instinct, you know, as much as there's knowledge. People have instinct. And not everybody who's successful did it because, you know, I sat down and I researched. Some people just take the risk, you know, they just launch it out there and it works. For some people it doesn't work. So basically it's about instinct. I feel it in my gut, you know, I'm not even going to research if people are interested. I am so confident about what my product.
You're not even going to research?
Yeah, no, the thing is, not like I'm not going to research, but at the present moment now, I'm sitting there and I don't have, you just said I'm in Zimbabwe, and something says, you know, I try this, sell potatoes by the corner. I'm not going to go asking people, knock, knock, hello, do you want potatoes? I'm going to, you know what, I'm taking the risk. It's either it works or it doesn't, you see? But with basically somebody who has researched has greater advantage, but that is not power.
Oh, so greater advantage, but not power.
I can also go research that, go to the next one, ask, do you want potatoes? And they tell me they want potatoes, and I might sit back and say, oh, these people want potatoes, and I don't do anything about it. You know? I have to go sit there, and as much as I might not know, or I might know, but I have to do something in order to achieve the power.
Okay.
Basically, knowledge is a vehicle that gets you to your destination. It's not the power. Yes.
My sister, can you start a Vodacom without knowledge?
Yes, I think so.
You can start a Vodacom without knowledge. How would you go about studying a multinational entity without knowledge?
To ask somebody.
If you're asking somebody, aren't you going for knowledge?
No, just to get something like an idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you don't consider that seeking knowledge.
No, not exactly.
How you doing, my sister? Sure, talk to me.
Yeah, I think knowledge is power. I mean, like, knowledge is power, not that I think I know. Guys, go for it. Yeah, knowledge is power because, I mean, like they said, like, everything needs basics, you know. So knowledge is like power of everything, and I think it's a tool to any kind of a thing. Whether you have the ability, you've got the whatever, you know, the whatever you call it, but without knowledge, you're not gonna get there. And you know, it's like when you have power, I mean, when you have knowledge, it's like you have a key to any unopened, the door that you need to unlock. And of course, there are so many things that, I don't know, I can count to so many, but everything, just everything.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is just power. You just gonna get there with knowledge. You can't just start anything, everything or whatever without knowledge. You just need
You need the knowledge.
It's like a key. You know, you can't. How do you know that this key is gonna open that door? It's through knowledge that you know that this is the right key for this.
You should talk to me if you want to say something. Talk to me before you say something. Before you say something, let's talk to the international speaker right there.
Yeah, because like I'm just wondering here. Here I am in a house with a lot of keys, and I want to go outside.
Yeah.
And then I'm just sitting there. I know that this key can open there, and you have to do it like this. But if I don't stand up, take the key, and take steps, go there and open, I won't go out. So
you'll still be inside.
Yeah, I mean, I think like knowledge is power, provided you take action. Yes, knowledge applied its power, but knowledge is not power.
Knowledge is not power.
But knowledge applied its power.
So are you saying that knowledge is potential power?
Yes, because like knowledge has to do with motion. The minute you start taking a step, it becomes power. But the minute you have it within you, it's not power.
It's not power.
It's useless.
I see you're feeling very revived.
You know what?
Yeah.
Knowledge is unlocking your process potential through understanding and measurement.
Whoa, come again. Whoa, slow down.
Knowledge is unlocking your process potential through understanding and measurement. Knowledge is power. You first have to understand. Then you can follow the measurements. But knowledge is power. I do agree. Okay, what you have a point.
Yeah.
But
So what you're saying is that I hear your statement has got process within it, and process refers to actions. So are you saying that you don't disregard the fact of action, but you're saying knowledge requires that you already understand that you have to be actionable.
Yes.
So knowledge is still power. My sister, you were saying something. You were talking to me, but I couldn't catch you quickly. Talk to me.
Yeah, what I just need to highlight is, are you explaining knowledge in terms of a learned person, or because you know, like you were mentioning the issue of people in rural areas. It does not. My understanding is you don't have to be like, you know, having been learning. You know, there's a different ways of acquiring knowledge. Even somebody who is standing in the street selling potatoes and whatever, it means that those people had an understanding that if I do 1, 2, 3, then it's going to give me 4, 5, 6.
Well, the basis of this is on. It's not about, because then you are making a distinction between education and knowledge per se, formal education and knowledge per se. What we are talking about is embarking on all fields of knowledge, be it that you are acquiring knowledge by just research, talking to people, finding out what whoever is doing what and how they're doing it. At the end of the day, down to the root, we're saying that, do you have to know in order to do?
Yes, you have to know, but it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go out. Sometimes you might be sitting wherever you are, having your thoughts and everything, and then you feel that I have to take action. That works for you.
So are you saying to me that you can have an emotion to do business?
It's not really emotional, you know?
Yes.
It's not really emotional.
Yeah.
It's when you're sitting, a lot of people out there who made it in life, it's not really that they went out doing whatever thing, you know? Sometimes you find the person saying, I sat down and then I found that there's a gap in 1, 2, 3, and then I said, why don't I give it a try?
Okay.
Understand?
They're saying there's a gap. Wasn't that some type of knowledge.
Yes,
But I
it
had
is,
you.
but you don't, you can do it by
Yourself.
making research yourself.
Also,
Not having to go out.
are you saying that you can dig deep within and find knowledge?
Yes, it comes naturally. It's like putting your instincts to practice.
I see a lot of hands. Now, before you are noted. You noted. My man, you are very, very, very empowered there. Talk to us.
No, I disagree on that, like what she's saying about it comes from
Deep within, digging deep within, and you get knowledge. Yes.
You know what? Let me just give you an example. No, I'm really like, I will give you an example on what, because that's what I did. That's what
You're
I'm
talking
doing.
out of experience.
Yeah, experience.
Okay. All right.
I can say, okay, let me do a t-shirt print.
Yeah.
No, it didn't come out like that.
Yeah.
Came out through research.
So you're saying that you did not dig deep within and said, here is the knowledge about t-shirts.
No, it didn't come out from deep within.
I come from that, like, learning from my instance. Okay.
You dig deep within.
Yes, dancing, let's say dancing, let's talk about dancing. Did you go research what dancing is? Did you see people moving and now you started doing that, or it comes naturally?
Okay, I want to tie this thing to the last note. All right? Are you a dancer?
Yes, I am a dancer.
So you get your moves from deep.
It comes not deep within, but it
Yeah.
comes naturally. It's something that I have. It's something that
It's
I'm good
within.
at. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Come on.
Okay,
So I can't just
okay. You were saying something, Busi, there.
No, sorry. I don't frame my answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, talk
As
to
I was
us.
saying, I know dancing is something which is naturally free, but we're talking about business.
So are you saying that I cannot make dancing a business?
You can make dancing as a business, because
Yeah.
that big CEOs
Yeah,
in entertainment world,
yeah.
which is dancing, music, all those kind of stuff.
Yeah.
As a brother here said, he's a producer.
Yeah.
He studied some couple of knowledge from other people, went for knowledge.
So you're saying that even the dancer must go and find out what other dancers are doing?
Yes, they do dancing skills, find out people,
What people are doing?
Yeah.
Great. My sister, talk to me.
I was saying,
Yeah.
for me, knowledge is information that is processed.
Yes.
So for me to make money or to be in business,
Yeah.
I need information.
Yeah.
And okay, just that. And then one thing that I've seen about knowledge, about people that have acquired so much knowledge, their heads, they become too big. That they end up, like you find those professors, like way back, they used to have so much information that is processed so well in them, that when you tell them go and bath, they will tell you, oh, going and bathing, they will tell you, like, it's like, to them, these things that are small, those are the things that
The
can
basics.
help you make money, that can help you grow in life, and all. They no longer think of them as anything. A person comes in and gives you a business tip, and you're like, oh, that one I already know. These people are not giving me anything. And then that processed information that is knowledge in you now is killing you. But if you only have information about starting an internet cafe, you will go and use that information. But that information, once it's processed, it's going to kill you.
Are you saying that too much knowledge can kill you?
I'm not saying too much knowledge.
Yeah.
I'm saying information that is processed.
Yeah.
I will not want to say how do you process this information. But then if you can just look at that professor that has so much information that when you tell him about brushing teeth.
Right.
Can I answer a question?
Okay, sure, I'm coming. Talk to me.
But I believe information is an essential component of performance management. Without it, you see what I mean? Without it, performance cannot be really improved.
Where are you from? Let me behave. Okay, I am behaving. All right.
You
Okay, talk to us.
know,
I love
Did you
her.
hear what
No,
she said?
no,
What did she
I
say?
love her statements.
What
Can
did
you
she
please
say?
go back to the one before saying about knowledge is a process or something? Just go back to that.
Oh,
one
okay,
and say-
hold on. You want us to go back?
No, it's not going back. We're moving forward. Just by there's another statement that you said about it's about knowledge is information that is right.
No, I think you are out of order.
How can you say that? No,
You are out of
I'm trying
order.
to-
You know
I'm
why
trying
you
to
are out
make
of
the
order.
point.
You know why you are out of
Why
order.
am I out of order?
What I need you to do is that whenever anyone says anything, you need to catch. Note it.
Okay, no, I had noted it, but she started
Talk to us,
with
then
another
what about
one,
that
then I had
statement?
to remember the other one. Okay, what I was basically saying that we understand the fact of knowledge. We're not disputing the fact that we need knowledge.
Mm.
But the process of this talk show is knowledge is power,
Mm.
you know?
Mm.
And I guess let's define power, you know, because I feel as if we're diverting away from what is power. Let's start.
That was my first question.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You sure?
And as much as I, as a person, might have knowledge, if you don't use the knowledge, then it's not power.
Mm.
So knowledge sitting at home, knowledge not using it is not power. Basically what we're saying is knowledge, as our brother has said, is attempt of doing something and taking action. Knowledge is not, knowledge by itself with no action and nothing is not power.
Mm.
You know, and basically what I'm getting is, yes, we need the knowledge. Obviously we need the knowledge. But if you do not use the knowledge, then you have no power.
Okay?
Yes. So basically the statement should be changed that knowledge is necessary. That you use it in actions or take it to get into that power, because knowledge is not power by itself without any actions.
Okay.
And that,
Okay. Okay.
we are not advising anyone not to learn.
Okay.
All we're saying is use what you have
Yes.
to action.
Yes.
Because I was about to just go there.
Yes. You're not
I was about to go there. International speaker.
Yeah, I mean, with this, knowledge is power.
Yeah.
Because knowledge, what is knowledge? Knowledge, in simple terms, is knowing what, the information about something.
Yeah.
So the difference between a rich and a poor person is
Yeah.
one way, information.
Information.
Yes.
That means
And then
it's knowing.
information is then
It's information
process to knowledge when
knowledge,
applied.
which goes to like action. Because like the difference between me and Donald Trump knows if I want million rands today, now in 10 minutes time, I'll call this person, that person was going to give me that money.
Yeah.
But if it's me now, if I want 10 rand now, I'll call the big Zill, that one, you know.
Yeah.
That's the difference, that's the thin line between
Yeah.
a rich and a poor person. It's only information.
Okay.
You know what to do, I don't know what to do, only that.
Now, let me make an example. There are boys, guys like myself, who, when they are in their gym wear, you can see their biceps and triceps. All right? They're the guy. Have you seen guys like that? Just, this is business. I can't do that. All right, so I've got to wear my leather and behave.
Yeah.
Okay? Those guys, they go to the gym to exercise so they can gain strength. Are you saying that their strength will only be strength when they are beating somebody?
Did you hear yourself? Exercise.
Yeah.
Yes.
When they exercise,
No,
they're
no, no,
building
no,
strength.
No. Yes, what are they doing? They're exercising.
Okay.
They're building on it. So what they have, basically, that exercise is that action.
Okay, no.
That exercise is that action.
Okay, let me help you out. Let me help you out. I would refer to the exercise as the gathering of knowledge. I'm working on my biceps, my triceps, not forgetting my six packs. Okay? Right. Yeah. I'm working on it. I am gathering information as in reference to business. Are you saying that the use of my strength that I've gathered through exercise can only be called power when I am feasting somebody?
Okay, can I ask you a question? How will you know that you have strength? Because in the sense of, yes, you might have
Yes.
the muscles.
Yes.
Yeah, you have the muscles, but if you don't use them, then you don't know how powerful or how much strength you possess.
Okay.
Because what you have, we can see it, but that doesn't necessarily mean that because
You can see it.
Yes,
Okay.
you can see it.
All right,
yes,
you
but
can
that-
see the power.
You can see the power, but if you don't
So the
use
power is there.
it, the power is there.
My question is,
Okay.
what are you
I have a
exercising
question.
for?
Sure.
Knowledge is power. What is this power? Because like, we're concentrating much on knowledge.
Sure.
When we say knowledge is power in business, what is this
What
power?
is this power?
Okay. Let me answer it.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
And knowledge is not power.
Yes.
Okay, they say it's not power. You're saying it's power.
in business.
You talk to me about why, what is this power? You talk to me about what is this power? What is power? Talk to me, my man.
Okay, power is something that you regain from things that you research on. And then the more you got that knowledge, the easier you go and go for action plan.
Ah, okay.
And
So, yeah.
when you get to that action plan, it will be much easier.
Because you've got,
That knowledge that
okay.
you need.
Okay. All right. According to you, what is power?
Power is like,
You noted.
power is to me
Noted.
is when you want to be successful,
Yeah.
you have to devote more time studying to more doing. You have
Okay.
to
You have to devote more time studying.
and do more.
Okay, hold up. I'm in a mix here. You are saying that you have to devote more time studying.
Yeah. Busy with works than doing. So,
That is power.
yeah, okay.
Also,
So
you
you devoting as in
Hold up.
as in leave the studying,
Okay.
yeah, and do more like I said, my instincts.
Yeah.
Yeah, go do more like outside, because most of the time when you have experience and experiment and you've done everything,
Yeah.
when you go to a company and you say, okay, I've done this and this and this and this, most of the time it interests the employer or yeah, the person who's interested in what in hearing what you've done. Most of the time it's how I
If you were to boil it down in 3, 4, 5 sentences, not to limit you, power. What is it to you?
Power is applying what you know. Power is what you're applying what you know.
Okay, power is the application
Yes.
of what you know.
Yes.
Okay, my man, you had your hand up.
Okay, I want to just ask, if you have the power, how do you know how to use it and when to use it and when does it end?
They didn't catch it. Do it again.
God,
I did it. Do it again.
If you have this power,
Yeah.
how do you know how you're going to use it and when is it going to end?
If you have this power and you
Because this power is, again, the doing
Yes, the doing.
of what you know.
Yes, practice.
Now the question is, if you have this power, how do you know how to do it, when to do it,
And when does
and
it
where does it come in? Talk to us, talk to us. Where is this question direct? Is this question to this side or to this side?
end?
Both. Where do we start? Where do we start? Who wants to start? Volunteers. Volunteers. Who wants to start? You want to start?
Okay,
Okay.
I'll start. Okay, my brother. Knowledge is power, right? Power, you start when you, the point where you get the power, right?
Yeah.
It's from information. And when it ends, there's some techniques that you have to go back that you study from education. Problem solving. You have a problem in business, right? Let me give you an example. Let me just say maybe I'm a CEO of SABC.
Sure.
No.
And your problem is
The
PSL.
problem is PSL.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we got the way there's some techniques that we have to use in
Yeah.
solving problems.
Yeah.
Creative thinking.
Yeah.
Like there's another guy that I know about practical thinking.
Yeah.
Using the different six heads.
Okay.
You get the information how to tackle, let's say, PSL. Because PSL, now they want more. The best thing is to get more money to defeat
Yeah.
Super Sport.
Yeah.
That's the only way.
Yeah.
And there's another way to get it. You offer some other free adverts.
Yeah.
That's you take any kind of technique that you can get.
Okay. So as far as knowledge in that point you're making, how does then knowledge come in?
The knowledge is coming from getting to the people that you know from big institutions.
Yeah.
That they already studied for MBA, all those stuff.
So consult.
You consult them.
Okay.
And then they give you information.
Yeah.
They help you out to tackle, let's say, PSL.
PSL.
Yeah.
So once you have the information from the many different people, you now then have power.
No, you go for action. That's why you get into action.
Action now.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you have power.
But you have knowledge.
Okay?
Yeah.
So okay, there's something interesting in this. Something interesting in this. Before I talk about my interest in this, talk to me.
I thought you were talking
Why business?
Well,
Which is for me money.
yeah.
So now for me to get power, which is money, I have to use the information. So I don't know.
You're not getting my panel.
No, I'm not getting
Both of my panels. All right. Now, when people talk about, don't forget, we are still on the open mic, open contest. And today we're dealing with the issue, is knowledge power in business? Now, there's another issue here, where when people talk about a certain thing, people will refer to it in different ways. And people will then digest it in different ways, with different meanings. Something I want to explore, which is, somebody can come and say, whoa, Mandela is powerful. And somebody else might come and say, Donald Trump is powerful. But both people are talking about power. And somebody may come and say, if you don't have money, you don't have power. Now the big question is, this level of power and influence, what really distinguishes Trump's power and Mandela's power? What makes them powerful? Or maybe before we say they are powerful, does any of you think that Donald Trump and Mandela are not powerful? Amongst the panel, I mean amongst the audience. Is there anyone who thinks that Mandela and Trump are not powerful, or anyone who thinks that Mandela is powerful and Trump is not, or Trump is, Mandela is not?
How's Mandela powerful?
Hold up. The question is, do you think that Mandela is not powerful?
I don't know what you're talking about, because I don't know how Mandela is powerful.
The question is he powerful, according to you?
What kind of power?
Does he have power is the question.
Maybe I know Mandela's got lots of powers, you know.
That's what we need to know. That is exactly what we want. Check this out. There's power and influence.
So which one does Mandela have?
So that's what I want to know.
But I also want to know.
So
So
I think it's good.
are you saying, talk to me.
I think we have like different kinds of powers. Like Mandela got political powers,
Okay.
but yeah, which we can call influence.
Yeah.
But Donald Trump has got influence plus the power, the money in business. So
So Trump has got power and
influence.
and power to you being money.
Yes, in business.
In
But
business.
yes.
Mandela has the power to influence.
Mandela has the power to influence, Trump has got the power of money.
Yes.
What is the difference between the power of money and the power of influence?
I guess with the
Because Mandela is definitely not as rich
you know
as
understand
Trump.
the power to influence.
Yeah.
You can use the power to influence to get money. But if you have the power of money, you already have the money.
What is the difference between influence and the power of money? You see, you need to understand this to the last detail.
Yeah.
The question is not what's the difference between, the question is, let me tell you what the question is. The question is, what is the difference between power of influence and power of money?
Money can buy you that influence.
Money can buy you that.
God, the last thing.
Okay.
Okay, wait.
Talk to me. You want to pass it off?
No,
Cool
I'm
off.
passing it.
Talk to me.
I think yeah, like with influence, like Mandela's influence, for example, is that thing of like people can listen to you because you went through this and this and this, which I call political powers. Because for Nelson Mandela is that people can listen to him. And with Donald Trump, they listen to him because of the money. That's the difference. But with Nelson Mandela, they listen to him because of the political power. So that's where we draw the line. But with Donald Trump, with Nelson Mandela, for in case, he has only that one side, which is what? The influence for people to listen to you. But with Donald Trump, people listen to you because of money. So it's like you're having double. Because now you're influential and you're rich. You see?
What's the difference between the power of money and the power of political influence?
Okay, okay, political, right? you can convince people to vote for you. Right?
Okay.
ANC,
Yeah.
they make big promises,
Yeah.
and some of them they don't succeed. They don't even make it for other people who are poor.
Okay. And money?
And money, you can convince the person to come and work for you.
Okay.
You offer him a higher, big salary with
Okay.
a big bonus at the end of the year.
You know why I'm asking this question? Is to get down to the question that says, did any of these two need any knowledge to have all the power they have? Did Mandela need any knowledge? Did Trump need any knowledge?
Okay, first of
To
all,
have the money and to have the political influence?
first of all, there's a limit to how much money a person can earn, and a limit to how much you can make.
There's a limit between how much? Come again.
There's a limit to how much a person can earn,
Okay.
and there's no limit to how much you can make.
Oh, talk to me. Now I feel it. Okay? Talk to me. What are you saying about that?
Okay, earning. First of all, you work for a person, you earn money, but as an employer, the money comes to you. You see, everything is just with you. But when you earn, there's a certain limit to it. You're not satisfied in a way. But when the money is yours, it's mine.
And then coming to, did Mandela and Trump need any knowledge to have what they have?
They might have needed knowledge and applied it to get their power.
No.
You're saying they did not need?
Mandela just became stubborn. You don't need knowledge to be stubborn and say, we're not going there. Yes, we're not going there. Only that. It doesn't need any knowledge.
So you're saying that without knowledge you can be powerful?
Yes, you can be. Robert Mugabe does not have the knowledge.
Okay, now
Okay?
you can be powerful, but just not as successful as a person with knowledge. Okay, like Nelson Mandela, he didn't need much knowledge to
Yeah.
get to where he is, but Donald Trump did.
Okay.
It's quite obvious he applied knowledge because he's more successful than Nelson Mandela, isn't he?
Okay.
So, yeah, Donald Trump used knowledge.
My man, you look like there's something happening inside of you. You're digging deep within.
I know, I just got a simple comment,
Yeah.
Like the way I understand it, knowledge
Yeah.
is not power. However, knowledge leads to power, But knowledge helps you to make the best decision, you get what I'm saying? Knowledge helps you to get the shortest way to your destination. But it's not power, it leads to power.
It leads to power.
Yeah, what is power is the implementation of knowledge. Why am I saying this thing?
Yeah.
I think TJ one day he was presenting over.
Yeah.
So he talk about like a lot of people they die. With like if you go to the graveyard, he was not preaching but he was motivating. Yes.
Yeah.
Or he said when you go to the graveyard,
Yeah.
he said you find that actually graveyard is one of the richest places because there is a poem which was not recited. There was a business plan which was not implemented. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is that knowledge leads to power, but it's not power. But it helps you to get the shortest way to your destination. Yeah, that's what I can say.
If I hear you well, but I want to go back to my athlete's example. The athlete goes and exercises. When does the athlete have power? Goes and gyms. Okay, let me not use the word exercise because it feels like it's blowing people off. So it's okay. Let me use the word gym. They go to the gym and they do their thing. So they exercise in the gym. Okay? When does the athlete have power? Doesn't he have the power when he goes and executes?
But as in, with you
Talk to me.
The athlete will have the power when the body is looking the way he wants it to look, which is the end result. The power is the end result. If I'm going into business,
Yeah.
I need the end result, which is money. If I'm Mandela, I need the end result, which is all the people should come to me. So the end result is the power. So
The end result is the power.
Yeah.
This one is killing you. The end result is the power. What do you say about that? The end result is the power. But before I do that, Sister Mia, I want to talk to you. Is the end result power?
I don't
Right. You are a good cook. For example, you are a good cook. You are a good, I don't know, what's a chef, a female chef called? A chef as well. A chef. You are a good chef. All right. You are a good chef. Right? I don't know what a female chef is called, so I assume that it's a chef. Right, you're a good chef. You cook. I mean, when you cook, oh, all the brothers line up at your house for a meal, right? You cooking. What she's saying is that your power is when the food is in the brother's stomach. Because the end result was that the brother must eat. Your power is not in the fact that you know how the recipe, how to put together the recipe. All right? It's not in how you learned how the recipe needs to be done. But the power, what she's saying is that, is in the stomach of the brother having eaten and saying, whoa, sister, you got it together. All right? So are you agreeing with that or not? To him. My man. Whoa, talk to me.
Yes.
Okay.
What I think power, knowledge is power and power is not knowledge. I think that knowledge is only power when you intelligently apply it. Okay. Intelligently and in an organized way apply it. Because if you have knowledge, I mean, it's just there, it's just knowledge. I mean, some people have business plans. They can make a success out of a business plan. But some people don't make, are not successful in business plans. But some people, they don't have business plans, they do business and make it successful without a business plan. See?
Okay.
So that's just...
Talk to me, my sister.
Yeah, I think I'm getting a little bit lost now.
Yeah.
Just need to understand this very, very well. Isn't it when we're talking business? So I actually think the power that we need to talk about should be the end result that you will acquire, but also should sustain you. What about having the end result, and then after that, what happens?
After you have the money.
Yes, what happens?
So you have the
So
money.
if you're saying you have the knowledge,
yes.
you have the power,
Yes.
which is the end result.
Yes.
What happens after the end result?
After you have the power,
Yes.
you redo the power. You make some more money. Well, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you. But then I think we need to come to a close and break it down. All right. What would you love to say, my man?
I just want to ask, if you have the power, how you use the power, is that also power? Because, I mean, if you have money, if you use it the right way, you're going to make more power. If you use it the wrong way, you don't have power anymore.
Oh! Whoa! We don't have another hour. Whoa, repeat that question. Somebody didn't catch that.
Okay, if you have power, and that's money in business, right? So if you use money correct, you have more power. But if you use it, not correctly, if you use it, the wrong way.
I think I need to look at you in the eye.
Basically, your business gets not that.
Hold on. Hold on. Relax. Relax. I'm feeling very, very... Okay, let's get into this. You are saying that power is only when you execute the knowledge you've gained. Is that what you're saying?
Not, it's only. Did you say only?
Okay, tell us what is this power, according to you.
What do you mean, what is this power?
The question is knowledge power in business? And you said, I'm just paraphrasing, your argument was that knowledge is not power, but can only become power when it's applied. Now his question is, power in business ultimately is money, because she's talking about end result. And as a result, what I am then now asking is that you can have the money now, you have the money, because you have applied the knowledge. All right? Now, but you have the money. You have to grow the money. You no longer don't need money to grow the money because you already have the money. Now you need to grow the money. What do you need to grow the money? Don't you need knowledge to grow the money right? Yeah. Then where is the power? Is the power the money after you have it?
No.
Or is it the knowledge?
Let me get this straight.
Yeah.
First, you said you need the knowledge.
Yeah.
And you apply the knowledge to gain the power.
Yeah.
And then you've got the power. And then now, since you've got the power, you try to get.
You need to grow the power.
You want to grow the power. Yes, you need.
What do you need?
But what you need the knowledge.
Isn't the knowledge power that you need now?
Wait.
Okay.
You will need the knowledge.
Okay.
Apply the knowledge so you can grow more power.
Okay.
You have to still apply the knowledge. You can still have the knowledge and not use it. The one thing that you're not understanding is we're not disagreeing with the fact that we need knowledge.
Okay.
The fact that you must utilize it.
Yeah.
You have it in your hands. Utilize it. Utilize it to grow, to get more power. It's one thing. I had my knowledge and I used it and I got the power. And now and I'm gaining knowledge. And if I'm not using it, I will not grow upon my knowledge.
Great.
I will stick to that knowledge.
The question is, you now have money. You need to grow the money. Are you saying that the knowledge that you need to use now to grow the money, because you definitely need more knowledge, because you are in a different level of power now, which is money. All right? According to them, they're saying money is the power. The end results after executing the knowledge. Are you saying that after you have the money, you need power, which is knowledge, to execute and make more money? What are you saying about that?
Yeah, you just say, you got the money, right?
Yeah.
And after you got that money,
yeah,
you have all these, let me just say, all these people are the shareholders right here, right?
Yeah.
You pay all the dividends tax, all those stuff, right?
Yeah.
Then there have to be a little bit of money that has to remain in the business.
Yeah.
No, that's where that money can increase the machines that you want. Let me just say in cars.
Yeah.
You create a car, right?
Yeah.
Now it's after 20 years. Then after 5 years, you have to change the machine. That's why you have to go to the big dogs of engineers.
Yeah.
To tell them they must make a brand new machine.
Type of machine.
Yeah, that's where the money you want to use to pay that knowledge. And that knowledge is going to come back, which is that machine.
Yeah.
It creates a new, powerful technological car.
Yes.
Which is going to make more money.
Okay.
And it's going to keep on going like that.
Okay.
As a cycle.
Okay. So are you saying that still knowledge is power?
Yeah, knowledge is still power.
All right. Closing statements.
Yeah. As he said, knowledge is power.
Closing statements.
Most businesses of today are stuck because of not applying the knowledge they have to make them powerful in the business industry.
So basically, knowledge
is not power.
But knowledge is applied to acquire power.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am closing this thing. Last words?
Let me just say my last words to everybody. Let me just say I got the cash, right?
Yeah.
Let me talk about this is my last thing.
Yeah.
I got the cash.
Yeah.
And the way I was talking is all about you need to print more money.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Everybody needs to print their money. You don't need to spend. More money in the end.
Yeah.
That's why big, small businesses out there fail.
Yeah.
After they make cash.
Yeah.
They just want to buy big cars.
Yeah. Spend.
They forget one thing. You need to have a main cash that I said.
Okay.
That will, you always have to have a main cash for a different, maybe
for operations.
Yeah, operations.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
And another thing, when you make a decision, you have to be firm on that decision.
Okay.
You don't need to make a decision that
you change right now.
Yeah, just right now.
Okay. You sounded like you are having something to say. I hear different sounds while I'm looking at that. Right. The question whether or not knowledge is power is going to be defined by you. But ultimately, what you have to do is you need to apply in order to make the cash itself. Ultimately, at the end of the day. But whether or not you're saying that knowledge is power, knowledge is not power, you're going to have to tell that to yourself, and we wish you all the best in whatever business endeavors you're getting into. Moment, you wanted to close with something?
Yeah, I wanted to close with the question which he asked, which is a very important question.
Yeah.
It's like it goes to where when now you're having the money, which we say is the power, where you get to a point where you make the money work for you. You no longer work for money.
Okay.
So then the money will have to do what work for you. Then that's what we're talking about, investing in different sectors of business where the money will always be generated. You don't have to go there and work, but there will be money working for you. Thank you.
After you made money, let the money work for you, stop working.
Yes. Retire early.
Retire early, retire young.
Yes.
My time is out. I gotta go. My time is out. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been great. My name is the Big Zillionaire. It was the open contest. I hope you got something out of all this. And thank you very much for participating. Thank you very much for being here. Next time we'll be having something. Check on OPENMICBIZZ.co.za. You're going to find all the events.